Hey everybody, this is David Bui and welcome to another edition of Hometown PTBO. We're here at the House of Scales in Peterborough's North End, and I have with me the now former owner of House of Scales, Jordan Leal. Jordan, thanks so much for having me here, man.
Thank you for having me again. I appreciate you coming in and doing this.
Absolutely, of course. Good to see you again, my friend. So, former, that's a word that just got tacked onto you not too long ago here. Just kind of tell me the story of what happened here.
So, my business partner, Gordon and I, we were talking for a while about just the store being owned by two of us, and it's definitely a lot easier with one person. And I have my other projects that I'm working on, so I was definitely the time where I was like, let's make this happen, and he was game. Him and his wife Carolyn are gonna take full ownership. Well, as of Tuesday, they took over the store, and I mean, they're gonna do amazing. We've been partnered up since day one, so.
Well, you opened this business, 7 years ago now, so you're kind of going on 8 years with this business. What made you decide that you wanted to open up the House of Scales in the first place?
It's been something I've wanted to do since I was a kid. I started off at the retail end of it was when grade 10 at Holy Cross. I did a co-op placement at what was the Paul Max up on Lansdowne. And went from there to the Animalia, which a lot of people remember. And that was probably one of my places that really struck me and stuck with me for my life was Animalia. I met so many good friends that I still talk to every day. It was an amazing store. After that, I went to work for PetSmart and then realized I've been doing this for other people for so long. I wonder if we could do it. And then reached out to my friend Gord. He was just like, let's do this. Like, it's something we need to do. And we ended up doing that. And the rest is history.
And now moving forward with your new projects that are happening, and just about a year and a half ago, you started this hot sauce company. It's really taken off. You won some awards with some of the hot sauces you have. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your company?
So it's called the Hub Sauce Company. The reason it's called the Hub is I live in Trent Hills, live right in Hastings. So Hastings is known as the hub of the Trent. So that kind of an ode to my new hometown. I started off just as something fun that I wanted to do with some other hot sauce makers that really kind of pushed me to actually make it a business. And 3 months after I started the business, I ended up winning the 2023 Yao Best Sauce in Canada, King of Sauces. That really kind of kicked my business into overdrive and really took it from just a little fun hobby to an actual business, legitimate business. That's now what I'm doing full time going forward. And
that's quite a transition to go from owning a reptile pet store into a hot sauce company. What made you decide that you wanted to go on and go hard with this hot sauce company?
The biggest thing was you don't want to spread yourself too thin. I have 3 kids. They're my number ones. So I have to make sure that I have time for them. And then having the retail store, it was physical building, then having the hot sauce, which I'm traveling all over for. It was just, I wanted to pick one and focus really hard on it. With the hot sauce, it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. And I'm loving meeting so many people with it, traveling all over, doing it, and just love hearing people's reactions to me with something that I've created just out of a dream and a little picture that I drew. So
Well, it's quite the transition going from reptile company now to a hot sauce company. But I know that you're set up for success. I know it. I've tasted some of that hot sauce myself, and I love it too. So I wish you and of course Gordon and his wife the best of luck in both the businesses in this new transition that you guys are going through and with these changes. But I'm sure the hot sauce hopefully is going to be a big hit because I love it for sure. And I wish you all the very best.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thanks
Dave.
a lot, Jordan. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Thank you for watching Hometown PTBO, brought to you by CIBC, Pile Wealth Advisory.
I love your chili crunch.
Thank you.
That stuff is so amazing. So like, there's a lot of ramen in my house for sure.
Yeah.
And like my fiance, she's not the biggest on hot sauce, but for me, I'm always like chowing down. Sometimes I don't even use the sauce packets. I'll just use it there and maybe cook up some like fish balls or something like that. A little additive. That crunch is amazing. And then that mustard.
It's really I'm a big fan of the chili crunch. I haven't made it in a long time. It is something I'm going to be doing again.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I get yelled at by people that have bought it. They're just like, why did you stop? And the reason is it's 8 hours of work to cook onions, and it's not fun.
No.
I don't like standing there watching onions fry on low.
Yep.
Is not an enjoyable thing whatsoever. But it will come back, I promise.